What's up, people? Joe Winko here, your favorite Hawaiian guy. Welcome to my next live stream. I hope you guys are all doing good. Not sure if you guys can hear me. Let me see if the sound's working. Hawaiian guy? Oh yeah, it is. So we have Vibes Killer and Isabel Llama watching right now. How are you guys doing? Yeah, I haven't done a new live stream in a while. The reason why is I just been feeling out of it these past few days. I mean, and when I say out of it, I mean like psychologically out of it these past few days. Just haven't felt like doing another video. Yeah, that happens from time to time. I was just worried about this coronavirus stuff again since I live in Florida, which is the epicenter for coronavirus. Hold on one second. I'm just going to share this on Facebook and Twitter, let everyone know that I'm doing a live stream so more people can come and watch and so we can all talk to each other. In case you guys are wondering, hold on one second. In case you guys are wondering, you know the loading screen that comes on when I'm doing a live stream, like a gaming live stream? What I do during the loading screen is when I do that, I share, it means that like I'm sharing my live stream link on Facebook and on Twitter. That's why there's a waiting screen for it. And then after I'm done doing that, I start the live stream then, in case you guys are wondering. Alright, I'm live on YouTube again. Come talk to me. Well, actually no, let me change it to come hang out with me. That sounds better. The thing with the gaming live streams, I can't really pay attention to the chat, because like I'm so focused on the game. and sometimes I feel a little bit bad because it almost seems like I'm tuning people out, but I'm really not. It's really just that I get so focused on the game and I don't pay attention to the chat. You know what would be really awesome? If there was like a voice feature for the live stream so people aren't just typing, so you guys can actually like say something and talk to me and I could hear you. Hold on one second. Just gonna share this on Twitter real quick. Alright, shared it on my Facebook fan page. And just need to share it on Twitter. Did it load? Oh yeah, it did. The one good thing about this place is that the internet connection is pretty good. For now, at least. Okay, so I shared it on Twitter and Facebook, so there, I am all covered now. Okay, let's see who's watching. Okay, so Vibes Killer, Isabel Llama, Tia Hartman. Hi, Tia Hartman. And King Leon Diaz. And then we have Freddie Regan. And yeah. I'm 24 years old. How old are you? I'm just curious. And I definitely do plan on doing a Harry Potter live stream again. I actually am on a confusing part, like the potions where I'm supposed to find ingredients for Prology's potion. Yeah. Hi, DD Cell. So, as I was saying, I've been worried about this coronavirus stuff. And to be completely honest with you guys, I mean, I know a lot of people are starting to not worry about it anymore. I'm actually more worried than I was back in April because it's getting really bad now. yeah, as of now, the death rate seems to be down. I mean, I've been following the numbers, and I literally been watching NBC News, the NBC News live streams, literally every single day since all this stuff started, which I know is not good. I mean, people say, oh, don't watch the news every day because it's going to stress you out. But, you know, and you guys don't have to follow this at all, and you probably shouldn't follow this at all because it would stress you guys out. That's what I would say, because it stresses me out. You know, I don't really agree with that. Like, I feel like I should watch the news every single day because I want to know what's going on, and I need to know what's going on so I can keep myself safe. And I have been keeping myself safe. It's alright, Tia Hartman. You're not old at all. But, I mean, it's just worrying. And then, you know, it's honestly really depressing because I live in Florida, the epicenter of coronavirus, which has the most active cases because they're not keeping up with recoveries at all. But it's just depressing because you also see all these states like New York and Connecticut and New Jersey telling people from Florida to stay out and that they have to quarantine, which I understand. They should be doing that. But it's just depressing how we feel so unwelcome and everything, because I'd love to get out and go to another state. And in all honesty, it's making me want to live somewhere else besides Florida, because the way it's being handled here, this coronavirus stuff, it's getting out of hand. Our governor hasn't ordered a statewide mask mandate, which would definitely slow the spread. However, I live in Pinellas County, Florida, and luckily the positivity rate is going down, according to what they're saying on Twitter, and it is. Basically what the positivity rate is, like, say 100 people show up to get tested and 50% of them have coronavirus, and then the next week 100 different people show up, and then 20% of them have the coronavirus out of that 100. Then the next week 100 more people show up, they test them, and 5% of those people have coronavirus. That's basically what they mean by the positivity rate is going down. So, and Pinellas County does have a mask mandate for the county. Hillsborough County, which is right next to me, has a mask mandate. Pasco County has a mask mandate, and I'm glad. Manatee County doesn't, and I'm not really happy about that, but yeah, it's just getting really bad. So many people are dying of this virus every day. The youngest person in Pinellas County to die of coronavirus was 22 years old. So 2 years younger than I am. So if I died of coronavirus, which I seriously hope I don't, I wouldn't even be the youngest fatality in Pinellas County. And I think that's absolutely depressing that someone that young died of coronavirus. It's messed up that all this is going on. I mean, I'm holding on to hope. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a vaccine out by either September, October, or November. Worst case scenario, it won't be out till February, but I'm pretty sure they'll have one out soon because a lot of them, quite a few of them actually, are already in phase 3 trials. So I'm glad about that. And I always wear a mask too. And I see what you means about that, Samuel Stoner. Well, safe in my studio. I mean, I don't really feel safe because I don't live in this house by myself. I live with my adoptive dad's brothers, these 2 men. Luckily, a couple months ago, one of them went back to another state to stay with his girlfriend, which is usually what he always does anyway, and I'm very, very thankful and very, very glad about that. The other one still sleeps at his girlfriend's house literally almost every night, which I'm also really glad about. However, he still comes back to the house every single day to do random stuff, which I don't know what he does, because whenever he's here, I'm always locked in this room. I lock myself in this room. I don't leave this room until 3 hours after he left, because I read online that's how long it takes for the coronavirus to settle from the air. after someone's been in the hallway and everything. And yeah, and he's a jerk. I don't like either of them, really. I mean, this coronavirus just showed how much of jerks they both are. There's been some drama in this house lately. However, luckily he has left. I don't know where he went. I don't know where he went. But I do know that one of my other adoptive parents' relatives, because I was in my room this whole entire time, but I heard them outside of my room. He was on the phone with one of them because I hear everything that goes on in this house. I have like really good ears, like eagle ears. I know it's eagle's eyes. I have like rabbit ears. I can hear like almost anything, almost, except with the phone because my phone signal is really bad here. That's the only thing. It's not because of my ears. But I heard him I heard my some of my other adoptive parents' relatives came in. I was locked in my room the whole entire time, keeping my distance from them, as I always do. And he said that he had a bag packed up and that he was going to be leaving with them and that they came to pick him up. And he left. And he's been gone all day. Like all of August 5th, he was not in this house and he didn't step foot in this house. And I'm very, 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 very glad about that. And I honestly hope that he never comes back. I just hope that he disappears and never comes back. Oddly enough, his car is still here. And then I was like, oh, well, duh, because they came to pick him up. He didn't take his car at all. But oddly enough, his car is still here. And it's kind of weird because, like, that's how I am able to tell that he's not here because his car is gone. But I know that he's not here because he left, and usually I'm able to hear him moving around the house. He never just stays still while he's here. He's always doing stuff. And, yeah, I could use smog sticks and a filtering machine. Well, as a matter of fact, my grandma, who lives up in Canada, my adoptive mom's mother, she ordered me some ultraviolet lights that kill germs that are floating in the air. They're going to be coming in a couple of days. I can just put those out in the hallway and use them. However, you're not supposed to be in the same room while they're running because they can damage your eyes and damage your skin. However, she got me some of these glasses I can wear so they don't damage my eyes while I'm putting them in. And also, it has a timer on them, so they turn off after a certain amount of time. So, yeah. Sorry for that long ramble, but I was happy about that. Let me read some of the comments because I was kind of rambling while you guys were talking. Well, I feel sorry for Will Norton passing away, really. I mean, I honestly wish she was still alive, even though... Well, it's possible we could have became friends on YouTube if he was still alive, but... Yeah. But I feel sorry for him. I don't have an air filter, but I will be getting the ultraviolet lights. That will kill anything that's floating in the air. What won't work for me? Samuel? I was just confused about your last message. I was just checking my sound again to making sure it works. But yeah, I mean, ultraviolet lights will work. And he was a good YouTuber. I feel sorry for him. I still have his memorial bracelet that I wear around my wrist. I never take this thing off. I turned it inside out, but Will Norton, right there. I turn these inside out when I'm showering. One of them is for XXX One of them is for Will Norton. The gray one is for Will Norton. The black one is for XXX and the pink one is for Amanda Todd. And I wear those all the time. Never take these off. I feel like when I'm wearing these that their spirits are following me. I hope they are, and I hope they're helping me stay safe during this coronavirus pandemic. I mean, that's not the way that I want to die. Yeah, I actually visited their graves. Oh, actually, it would work. I mean, because all I have to do is just leave it on for a few minutes and then it'll kill all the germs that are floating around. And I just have to step out of the house while I'm doing that. And then, yeah, they'll be gone. As a matter of fact, I'm actually going to check my temperature right now. I've been checking it regularly just to make sure I don't have like a fever or anything. I'm pretty sure I don't. It hasn't been over 100 at all. The only time I actually been out of this house was when I had to go to my stupid diabetes appointment. I was mad that they wouldn't let me get a virtual one. What a bunch of idiots. But I was able to get that done. I wore my mask. They were requiring everyone to wear a mask. But there were a lot of idiots in there who weren't wearing their mask correctly. Some of them were wearing them under their nose. And they can be breathing out the virus and spreading it everywhere. But I wore my mask, I wore my face shield, and I wore my goggles too, because I heard that people can catch it through their eyes. It's one thing you gotta be careful about. I'm pretty sure there's one site that you can Tia Hartman, about the bracelets. I mean, like, these were already made. Like, they had them up on Amazon and everything. My grandma got them for me as a present. But if you want to make custom ones, there is a site you can go to. You tell them what you want on it, and you type it all in, and they make them for you. The in-memory memorial bracelets. I actually do have one of those thermometers. I'm not going to use it right now because I think this one's more accurate. But those thermometers, sometimes your temperature might be might be lower than what they're telling you because, like, if you hold them against your head too hard, it creates friction while you're rubbing it, and that brings up the thermometer. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for the alcohol to dry to kill the virus. I mean, usually I think that alcohol from those sanitary little wipe things that I use should kill the virus right away, but I wait for it to dry anyway, just to be safe. Alright. .9. So, yeah, that's what my temperature was. I mean, it's not over 100. I mean, that is a little higher than I would want it to be, but I did have some caffeine earlier. I know that my temperature goes up a bit when I have caffeine, like around 99 it goes up to, but it never goes over 100. I know that if it's over 100, that's when you worry when it's over 100. When it's like 99 something, you don't have a fever. But yeah, and when I'm up all night and drinking 5-hour energies, I just downed a 5-hour energy earlier. That's when my temperature goes up a little, like to 99 something. But that happens. I mean, yeah. Oh gosh, you're in the hospital? Yeah, 98.7 is usually the normal temperature. Mine was 98.9. I don't feel like I have a fever, but also another thing, it's 81, 82 degrees in my house right now because I keep the air conditioning turned down because I'm worried that that might blow germs in the air when you have it on. Plus, I can take the heat too. I can tolerate it really good because I don't mean to get race involved, but in case you guys are wondering, I was going to do an episode. I plan on doing an episode of Joe Winko talk about this. I always say, "What's up, people? Joe Winko here, your favorite Hawaiian guy." And I am part Hawaiian. That is one of the things I'm mixed with. But if you guys want to know, like, all my genetic makeup, I'm actually mixed with Hawaiian, Greek, Italian, Native American, Scandinavian, Jamaican, Egyptian, Irish, and Haitian. So that's everything I'm mixed with. So, yeah. But I'm mostly Hawaiian and, well, no, I'm mostly like Jamaican and Haitian and the Egyptian. That's really what I'm mostly made up of. But I mixed with the other stuff too. But I'm mostly the Egyptian, Haitian, and Hawaiian and those. And usually people with dark skin are able to tolerate heat better than people who are white. Like, because people with dark skin usually are from closer to the equator and everything. So, well, not really part of everything. I don't have any Asian or Russian in me at all, so. Oh, you can't find the Scandinavian in me? Well, if you look at some of my pictures on Tumblr, I actually have like a whole archive of all my selfies. I mean, it really showed how many pictures you can fit in one post on Tumblr. I'm not sure how many more I can fit. I hope that I can post more after 2020, but I'll just have a follow-up link to it. They're all these pictures on this post. I'll paste the link to it right here. King Tut. Well, if you look at the what's it called? The hieroglyphics, and you see how they drew themselves, the Egyptians. And then you look at the way I look in my profile pictures, like a side view, like this one of me at Virginia Beach back in 2019. I have another one of me at the beach. Let me find it real quick. Of me at the beach back in 2017. Oh, here it is. Is that it? No, that's not it. Yeah, that is it. Okay, hold on one sec. Let me get it real quick. The side view pictures of me. Alright. This first one is from July of 2019. This was of me in Virginia. It should be a clickable link. And then this other one is from 2017. This was me at Bradford Beach in Wisconsin. My headdress is Egyptian. You know, actually, yeah, like, it does look like the Egyptian crowns. Let me see. Egyptian crown. Red. Well, I mean, it's a little different, but let me find it. It's a little different from the red one, but there were actually two of them, and they combined them into one. The crowns that the Egyptians wore. I mean, my bandana that I have and my amulet is Egyptian. Well, kinda. It's actually a Native American arrowhead. Let me show you guys a closer view of it so you guys can see exactly what's on it. I never take it off. I wear it all the time. It's a wolf's head. It's actually a Native American arrowhead and also a Native American heirloom, but I wasn't related to the people who owned this. It was, What it was it was pawned online on Amazon. Sorry for that squeamish close up of my face. Pretty sure you guys didn't want to see that. But it was actually pawned online like way back in 2010. Yeah, that's when it was. Like 2000, yeah, 2010. That's when it was pawned because the last heir who owned it died, and they pawned it online like really cheap right after. And I always wanted a Native American arrowhead, and that's exactly what it was. And I also am part Native American. I mean, I don't have enough Native American in me to get the tribal benefits because I'm not part of a tribe at all, or enough to live on the reservations. I wish I did so I could move away from this part of Florida. I always wanted to live in Ocala, Florida instead. But yeah, I don't have enough Native American in me to get tribal benefits. That'd be really awesome if I did. But yeah, just like I don't have enough Hawaiian in me to get free land in Hawaii to live there. That'd be really awesome if I did, because I'm mixed with so much other stuff. Um, Oh yeah, I'm also mixed with British too. Forgot to say that. Not that much of it, but yeah, British and Scandinavian and Irish, and those are the white parts of me. But yeah, yeah. In every single episode of Joe Winko Talk, you see me wearing this. I'm a melting pot on my own, kinda. Yeah, I'm trying my best to stay safe. And thank you, Samuel. I'm glad you think my streams are interesting. Oh, that's awesome, Tia. I didn't know you were part Italian. Just like I am. And part Cherokee Indian. I'm not really sure what tribe I am. That's what people always ask me. I just know Native American. I don't know which tribe. But, yeah. Yeah, I'm part Hawaiian. I didn't know I had Native American in me too, but it was actually it was my biological uncle who told me all of that. That's how I learned of everything I'm mixed with. But my biological uncle was actually mixed with some different stuff. He was part Hawaiian. He was part Greek and Italian and Hawaiian. He didn't have any of the Jamaican or Haitian or Egyptian in him, but he was part Egyptian. I mean, no, not Egyptian. He was mixed with Brazilian also, and I don't have any Brazilian in me, but he did have the Scandinavian in him also. That was another thing he was mixed with. Because I don't have any pictures of my biological uncle, but he had more of a Caucasian look to him like I did, but he kind of had like the Islander look too. I mean, he had more of a Caucasian look to him than I did. That's what I meant to say. His eyes were dark blue. My eyes are dark green. And green eyes, that's usually like an Irish and Italian feature. Well, no. Not really Italian, the green eyes. It's more blue eyes with Italian. Blue eyes and brown eyes. But with Irish and British and Scandinavian, well, Scandinavian is more blue eyes. That's more light blue eyes. But for British and Irish, usually they have green eyes. But green eyes is pretty rare for anyone, but let me show you guys a close-up of my eyes. You can't really see them very well on this camera that I'm using, but hold on one second. Let me try to get as close as possible so you guys can see them. Oh god, that's bright. Alright, now you guys see. See the dark green? God, I'm gonna burn out my eyes if I try doing this. Alright. If I do this for too long. But yeah, I think you guys can see that. The dark green. Sometimes they change colors, but they have like a brown kind of hue inside of them too. But that's just like a brown bursts like in the inside, but around it it's like a dark green forested color or a swampy color. Sometimes they turn gray, but they're usually like that dark green. You can see my pupils shrinking also. They look more gray right now. You can't really see the green that much right now. But in a lot of the pictures, the green is more saturated and comes out more. I have like a close-up picture of my green eye. But yeah, they're dark green. But yeah. I remember, and this is gonna get personal, and it's gonna seem a bit X-rated. Uh, but back when the Craigslist personals. Oh, I hope I'm not too loud. I just saw that. Okay, let me turn down my microphone a bit. I mean, I just saw that it was clipping a bit. Let me test it. Okay, it doesn't sound too loud. All right. I remember when the Craigslist personal section was open. I'm kind of mad that they shut it down because now it's even harder for me to try to find a boyfriend now. But I remember when the Craigslist personal section was open. This was back when I was like 18 or 19, when I was trying to find a boyfriend there. And there's this one guy, he was advertising that he was looking for a guy to give a massage to. And I never got a massage before, but I thought that sounded fun. And like he was saying that he was looking for a guy to give a massage to, but he was advertising it in the personal section, in the men seeking men section. So right away, I know that was going to lead to more than just a massage. And with my little 18-year-old autism mind, well, my mind is not little. Even when I was 18, it wasn't little. And nothing else on me is little either, in case you guys are wondering. But let's not go there. Well, we kind of are heading in that direction. But he was advertising that he was looking for a guy to give a massage to. However, he was advertising it on the men seeking men section of Craigslist. So right away I knew that that was going to lead to more than just a massage. And I was also hoping that it was going to lead to much more than just more than a massage. And I was hoping that it would lead to more than a hookup, and that he would want to be my lover and partner and everything, so I can stop using dating apps and finally be able to delete all my accounts on dating apps. I'm still looking for someone to help me achieve that. But yeah, I sent him a reply, and I sent him a close-up picture of my green eye, so because I thought he would be impressed by that. And I also sent him a picture of myself, too. Well, obviously a shirtless selfie of myself, because I'm shirtless in almost all my selfies. But I told him, hey, I'm definitely interested in having you give me a massage. And he had his phone number on the ad, too, so I called him after I sent him my pictures and everything, and I said, hey, it's me, Joe Winko. I sent you my pictures and everything. I'm interested in meeting you and getting a massage, or even more than that, becoming your boyfriend or your lover and partner if you're interested in that. Because he was actually older than I was. He was like in his 30s or something, like his late 30s. But he was like, he was slim built, had a beard and everything. And I could tell that he was in his 30s because I could kind of pinpoint how old he was based on his face picture he had. And then he told me, oh, yeah, you're handsome. I would love to meet you, and I would love to give you a massage and do more than that. However, I have a rate. That's what he told me. He has a rate. And I didn't know what he meant by that at that time. I was like, a rate? What do you mean by that? Because I remember I was only like 19 or 20 back then, and I was like, a rate? What do you mean by that? Like, I didn't know what he meant because I never had a guy tell me that before back then. I mean, the older I get, nowadays I hear that more and more often about how guys have their rates, how much they charge you for being with them. They want you to pay you money. I mean, they want me to pay them money for me using their time and everything. And I never done that in my whole entire life. I never I never gave another guy money before. I absolutely never done that at all. Because first of all, I'm broke. I don't have money. But he was charging me a rate for him to give me a massage. So basically, and I know he was gonna charge me like more than just for that. He was gonna charge me for spending his time with them and whatever stuff he wanted to do. But at that point, I was like, okay, you're gonna charge me, a skinny 19-year-old Hawaiian, Scandinavian, Egyptian, Haitian, Irish, and all that other stuff I just listed. You're gonna charge me for trying to become your lover and partner and trying to become your boyfriend and having you give me a massage and I mean, like having you give me a massage. The thing is, I was like 19 or 20. He was like in his late 30s, what he appeared to be in his picture, and he was also really skinny also. He was like, yeah, he was older, but he was also like really skinny. Like nowadays, I think he probably was a meth head or something. But this was before I did the Stop Meth Addiction episode of Joe Winko talk. Oh, don't worry, I don't do drugs at all. I mean, gosh, I have enough issues. I mean, with my diabetes and everything. I can't do drugs at all, geesh. But he was like saying that he has a rate, and then he finally explained to me what he meant by that he would charge me and everything, and I told him, what? I'm sorry, I can't pay you at all. I'm only like, I forgot exactly when this was, but I know I was like 19 or 20. I was younger than 21. I know that. But I wasn't like 18. I was older than 18, but I was younger than 21. I knew it was between those ages. But he wanted to charge me a rate to meet him. And you know, it's weird enough. It's weird enough for a guy to ask you for money to meet him. I mean, because it wasn't like he was saying, hey, I'm running low on cash right now. Could you spare a few bucks for me? And even then, like, gosh, I'm always low on cash. So, but even then, like, I wouldn't have been able to help him, as much as I hate to admit this, but I'm not proud of that, not ashamed of it also. But I wouldn't have been able to help him either way. But he was asking me to pay him if I met him and had him give me a massage. And he says, and he wasn't doing it in a nice way either. He was doing it in like a stuck up and arrogant way. And I was just like, whoa, 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 dude, seriously? I mean, and I wasn't even older than he was. He was older than I was. And he said, oh, I have a rate. You have to pay me to meet you, and you have to pay me to spend time with you. I was like, what the fuck? And this was like the first time anyone has ever said anything like that to me. And, you know, it's weird enough for a younger guy to ask an older guy to pay him. But for an older guy to ask a young twink to pay him, that was like right off the bat, like awkward as hell and weird as hell. I was like, I didn't think older guys would ever ask younger guys to pay them. Like, Gen, that's what it is. Short for generous. I mean, I know it happens in the straight world too, but I kid you not. literally, older guys will also ask younger guys to pay them too from time to time. And it does happen. I talked to a guy who was 18 and 19 once on this Facebook dating group. He said that he used to date a guy who was in his 40s, and he was obviously a lowlife. Because anytime, no offense, but anytime you're a 40-year-old man and you're asking an 18 or 19-year-old boy to pay you, you're. I mean, I understand, like, if he's like, if they're like already close to begin with and needs help or something, but if they're already established partnership to begin with, I mean, I kind of understand that if the intentions are good and everything, and if you're, but anytime you're that old and you're asking an 18 or 19-year-old to pay you, I already know most of the time, 99% of the time, you're up to no good and you're a sleaze if you're that old and asking a younger, naive guy to pay you. I was like, what the hell? I didn't even know that this kind of stuff goes on. An older guy asking a younger guy to pay him. I was like, what the fuck? Are you fucking serious? And he was saying it in like an arrogant tone. Like he was like, I have a rate. If you, Joe Winko, want to spend time with me and indulge. He didn't really say that, quote unquote, but I know he said something like that. Not indulge. I know the word services was used. I'm trying not to make this. I'm trying not to make this too X-rated, but I know he said the word services. He says if you want me to, I don't know, perform his services on me or something like that. Okay, this is getting X-rated, but he says if I want him to perform his services on me, and if I want him to spend time with me, especially because back then I didn't have a car at all, and he would have to come meet me and pick me up and take me somewhere, because I was only like 19 or 20. I wasn't 18. I was 19 or 20, not 21 yet. But he said that, and I was like, I was kind of mind blown at that point. I was like, seriously? What the hell? I never in my life heard of an older guy. At that point, I never heard of an older guy charging a younger guy to spend time with him. Like, yeah, I was aware that a lot of times younger guys charge older guys, and I still think that's weird. And I still think that's kind of fucked up, because I'm not looking for money. I'm looking for a lover and a partner and companionship. That's what I've been looking for that whole entire time back in 2014, 2000. No, it wasn't 2014. It was 2015, 2016. That's what the year this was. I mean, at that time, I was looking for a lover and partner. Still am looking for a lover and partner. Before then, during then, and even after that, and even now, and even after, even as much as I hate to say this, because it sounds a bit pessimistic, but even after that, if I never end up finding it, even after now, I'm still looking for a companionship and a lover and partner and company and all that other stuff that comes with it, and even some X-rated stuff, but not necessarily. Sorry, I feel a bit. Okay, my mouth. I mean, I'm a bit I mean, do I have any water? Let me see if I have one. 1 second. Yeah, 1 sec. Sorry about that. I was just a bit stuffy because I've been staying in my room a lot because I'm worried about this COVID stuff. And when you stay in a room for a really long time, um it gets dusty and everything, and it's dusty in this room too. And when especially because I was wearing my mask even outside of my room. I mean, I was wearing my mask. You get a bit stuffy after wearing the mask, but that's why I was a bit stuffy, so that's why I sound a bit congested, in case you guys are wondering. Do not worry. I checked my temperature earlier, so that's why I kind of sound a bit off right now. So, um, but yeah, he was. What was I saying again? Yeah, he said that he had a rate. A rate. And he wasn't even saying it. He wasn't even being nice about it. He wasn't saying it in a. He wasn't even saying it in a friendly way. He was saying it in a very arrogant way. Like, I mean, he was charging me to spend time with him. I mean, despite whether or not a man is younger than him or older than him or friendly to him, even though I was looking for a lover and a partner, and clearly he wasn't looking for that. I mean, clearly he wasn't looking for that. I mean, I knew right off the bat that he wasn't looking for that at that point. I mean, the small, hopeful part of me. Okay, no parts of me are small. I mean, sorry if I'm confusing you. I mean, even though, I was kind of hopeful that you guys are probably laughing at me now, but I was kind of hopeful that he would be open to being my lover and partner, that a bell would chime in his brain and he would be going like, I was like, okay, let me just give it a little bit of time. Maybe a bell will go off, and he would go like, okay, wait a second. I'm talking to this boy right now, this 19 or 20-year-old boy, because I did tell him I was 19 or 20, as I was at that time. I'm 24 years old. So, okay. I'm 24 years old right now, as I told you guys earlier. I don't know why I'm feeling stuffy. Damn it. I'm 24 years old right now. But back then, I was 19 or 20 at the time I was talking to him. And I knew for a fact that he was older than I think my blood where's my damn it. Where is that? Okay, here it is. Okay. I'm a bit stuffy right now because I'm in this room that's a bit dusty. That's why I'm a bit that's why I'm a bit stuffy right now. Also, in case you're wondering, I'm a type 1 diabetic, so... Oh, holy shit. I didn't know my blood sugar was... Didn't know it was that low. Damn. 31? I could really use some... I could really use some juice or applesauce. Or anything to bring it up, but I'm kind of low on that. And I could... Damn it. Oh, but I have these, some glucose tablets. Thank God. I mean, anyone who's diabetic. Hold on one sec. I don't want to touch the outside, but I don't know why. Alright, hold on. I am way too young. I mean, I know I'm not a spring chicken. I am no spring chicken. I mean, as you guys know, oh man. Damn. I mean, no. Oh man, this is depressing as hell for me to say this. I mean, I know for a fact that Joe Winko, Winko567, your favorite Hawaiian guy, I sure hope I'm your favorite. I mean, damn. That's why I post these. I mean, that's not the whole Okay. That's not the whole reason. I mean, that's not the whole reason why I do these live streams and try. Hey. Okay, I don't mean... Alright. Alright. What was I saying? Okay. I don't mean to sadden you guys. I don't mean to sadden you guys at all. I just took some glucose tablets, so these should boost my blood sugar pretty soon. Hopefully. Okay. Alright. That's another... That's another reason why I've been worried about this coronavirus stuff. And I know I've been keeping myself safe. So don't worry about that. I mean, I've been saying to myself, I mean, this is just normal, everyday stuff for me. I mean, not everyday stuff. I mean, not everyday stuff, so... Hold on, let me have some more. That sucks. That just sucked. Okay. That sucked. So... That sucked. Alright. Let me wait for it to kick in. And I mean that in a Yeah, I have... Oh, man. Okay. I know... I know you... Damn. Come on. Come on, G. Okay. I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm okay now. Damn. I'm just gonna... oh, holy shit! I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to flick you guys off. I mean, I did not mean to do that. I was just showing you guys this. My blood oxygen levels. I mean, there. I go from... You guys... Hell. You guys, right in the stream... in this stream alone. In this stream alone, you guys were able to see all of my... In this... I'm running out of those. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Actually, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to worry you guys. People with type 1 diabetes, when they say that we're high risk for COVID, it's actually, it's not that you're at higher risk of catching COVID. It means that you're more likely to suffer it means you're more likely to get complications from COVID. That's what it means. Just having some crackers. I'm fine. I actually don't use a pump. I use syringes. I mean, not syringes. I use pens and pen caps to give my insulin. Alright, I'm fine now. Oh, hey, Maya. Am I going to make a movie with Sims 4? I might. Alright, I'm coming back to normal. Yeah, diabetes sucks so much. I mean, but whatever. Yeah, it also kind of affects your brain when your blood sugars go low. That's why I was getting a bit... That's why I was just getting a bit weird earlier. I mean, damn, my blood sugar was so low. Oh, sorry I scared you, Tia. Yeah, but I'm okay now. Yeah, sorry about that, everyone. I'm not sure how my blood sugar went that low, but I mean, the main point of all my YouTube videos is for you guys to see all parts of me, and yeah, you guys saw me have a hypoglycemic episode right now. I feel fine now, though. My room is a total mess, but I'll be alright. I'm just gonna have some pineapple, because I love pineapple. Just need to get the can open. I have a fork in here, too. Pineapple. That's the most Hawaiian thing I've ever done. Yeah, I absolutely love pineapple. I mean, I'm not sure if you can grow pineapple in Florida, but it would be cool if you could. I wonder if you can. They can grow in Hawaii. Alright, just gotta carefully open this. Yes, I got it open. Okay. Gonna wait for it to dry. Okay, I'm starting to feel better now. Finally coming back to myself. I hate it when that happens. I was right in the middle of explaining something really cool. Just one sec. Let me just get a fork out. Oh, damn, this is already open. Alright, I got it. Okay, I'm fine. Oh, I'm actually closer to St. Petersburg. My name is Sean. Okay, so now getting back to what I was explaining earlier. I'm trying to think what led me to talking about that. I think I was talking about this one idiot I met on Craigslist a long time ago. Well, I didn't meet him. Oh, yeah. It was back when I was. Did you all stay up to 5 or just woke up? Oh, I was up all night. Yeah, my sleeping schedule is like really weird. Like I'm usually always awake at night, and the reason why is so I can avoid my adoptive dad's brother whenever he's at home. It's because I don't like him at all. He doesn't like me at all either. Also, with this coronavirus stuff going on, you're supposed to be social distancing. I'm in East Coast time. It is 5:37 here. Same time as in Ohio and New York. What was the ship thing? Oh. You guys think I should be with Jason? I would much rather be with Freddy Krueger instead. Yeah, I like Freddy Krueger. Oh yeah, this is gonna sound really weird, but back when I was a kid, I actually used to have a crush on Freddy Krueger. So yeah. Do you guys think I should make like a Sims 1 gaming series where I'm Freddy Krueger's husband? Oh yeah, I love Robert England. How big do I think Freddy Krueger's junk is? Well, the thing about me, okay, I'm gonna try not to make this too much of an X-rated episode of Joe Winko Talk. The thing about me is that well, wait, no, this isn't an episode of Joe Winko Talk. This is a live stream. Okay. The thing about me is that I never do anything with the other guy's junk at all, so I really don't care how big it is. That's all I had to say. I know, surprising, isn't it? A lot of guys tell me that I'm too feminine to be a top, and I'm like, what the hell? I mean, what does that have to do with it? But whatever. People are judgmental. Like, one guy on Reddit told me that I was a bottom just because I wanted to learn how to play a Hannah Montana song. Well, I love Michael Myers too, but Freddy Krueger actually talks. And Michael Myers, he always wears a mask. I couldn't be with someone who always wears a mask. And I couldn't be with Pinhead either because he has pins sticking out of his head. He would be intense in bed. Yeah, but Jason is like a rotting corpse. I mean, haven't you seen the. Well, I know you've seen the Friday the 13th movies. Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, I was actually. Earlier, my Sims 2 game. My Sims 2 game stopped working earlier, but I got it to work again. It was really difficult, though. I mean, I didn't know what was going on. Like, I kept trying to load up The Sims 2, and it kept crashing on me. I was sad about that, too. But if you guys want, Sims 1 works on my computer. If you guys want, I could probably. Let me see if I can find a Freddy Krueger mod for The Sims 1. To be completely honest with you guys, I always make like multiple versions of myself in The Sims 1, and I have them all living in the same neighborhood. I usually always make myself a kid in The Sims 1, But lately I made an adult model of me in The Sims 1 and it looks just like me. Oh yeah, that could work. Or I could be I could be Jason and Freddy Krueger's boyfriend. What do they call that? Like a polygamous relationship? That could work. Let me try to find Freddy Krueger. I'm trying to see if they have a mod for him in The Sims 1. I'm searching on Sims Resource right now. That's like the only thing that has Oh, they do have him. But he doesn't wear the hat though. I wonder how that Alright, I found Freddy Krueger for The Sims 1. You guys want me to play it? I might have to restart this live stream though, but let me see what everyone's saying in the chat. Oh, Danielle Harris from Halloween 5? That's awesome. I love Danielle Harris. I would probably want to talk to Danielle Harris now that you say it. I'll be right back. Just give me 2 minutes. I'm just going to go outside and throw this away. It won't take me long, but I'll be right back. 1 second. Simnactic Sims. I actually used that site before. Haven't been on there in a while. That's actually where I downloaded the Ghostface mask from. Nowadays, I know how to make my own Ghostface mask in Milkshake 3D. Ghostface is the killer from the Scream movies. One second. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back now. What do I think of Ireland? I mean, I think it's cool. I like Ireland. Not sure if I would ever go there, though. The only reason why is because, like, it's too far away and I don't like flying on airplanes. Perhaps I could take a boat there, though. Yeah, but I think that's an awesome idea. I should make Freddy Krueger my husband in The Sims 1. Need to find a good Sims 1 mod for him. I mean, I found a couple of them, but I'm not sure which one's the best. I'll download both of them anyway. He's not wearing the hat in any of them. Oh yeah, Ghostface is really scary. And plus he keeps coming back because, like, when you kill him, when you find out who the killer is, and then like you kill the killer, someone else could easily become him. It's scarier than Jason or Freddy. But yet he still lives on and everything. This is my Sims 1 game. It was actually a present from my biological uncle. My Uncle Mario. I miss him. Oh, Maya, when I make my Sims movies, how I get the voices is I actually have volunteer voice actors help me. Like, I post online that I'm looking for voice actors to help me with with a Sims horror movie, and then they like volunteer and send in auditions. I could probably do a Sims 1 live stream. I could probably do one right now, really. I mean, I would just have to set up my green screen and everything, but it shouldn't take long. And then I just have to, like, configure OBS so I can get it to work. I could definitely do that. Hold on one second. There's a couple other stuff I have to do. I have to set up my room because, like, what was I going to say? I don't know. Hold on one second. Yeah, my room's a mess. It's too small, that's why. Okay, so... Well, you guys got to watch me set up my green screen. How cool is that? I'm still feeling a bit off from that low blood sugar I had earlier, to be honest with you guys. I mean, you don't just go back to 100%, but I'm okay. Hold on one second. Alright, so... Let me turn on these lights. No, let me turn them off for now. Okay, so now I just have to pull out my green screen. Have to be careful with this thing, it's huge. Well, it's not that big, but otherwise I wouldn't be able to use it, but... Okay. Just need to get this thing set up real quick. Need to be careful how I open it. Okay, so... Is that it? Yes. Alright, I almost got it set up. Alright. Now I'll just have to get in front of it. Holy shit, I hope I have it on the... Alright, the thing with green screen, you have to like make sure that the light is even. Luckily my eyes aren't pure green, otherwise the chroma keyer would erase them. Oh, how did that happen? Just 1 second. Well, if you guys want me to... Ooh, shit. That's fine. Well, if you guys want me to do a Sims 1 live stream of me making Freddy Krueger my husband, I definitely can. There's just like a few things I need to set up first. And I can get it started soon. Well, first there's like a... Thanks, Rue. Oh yeah, I actually have a new Sims 2 horror movie on the way. That's another thing that I was going to announce. Let me find it real quick. It's called, it's going to be called On Ryo, and it's kind of morbid and gloomy. But, well, duh, all my scary Sims 2 horror movies are morbid and gloomy. But it's going to be about me dying of coronavirus, and then my ghost comes back and goes on a killing spree. Alright, let me show you guys the poster of it. Here it is. There's me, my Sims 2 self, laying in a hospital bed. And then there's me, my ghost. I haven't really finished making him in The Sims 2 yet, but that's actually the real me. It's a really scary looking picture of me too, but I'm gonna try to make him in The Sims 2. I mean, I did actually make him in The Sims 2, but he doesn't look scary enough, so I have to make him look even scarier. Oh yeah, I definitely will be looking for voice actors. I actually plan on making a whole bunch of sequels to it. I wanted it to be 5 movies total. 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. 1 second. My room is way too small. I mean, damn it. Hold on 1 second. Damn, it is too small. My room is too small. Nothing else on me is. Keep having to remind you guys of that. All right. 1 second. Do any of you guys play Project Zomboid? Oh yeah, Tia Hartman, you were in Carolina Maniacs. You were the pregnant woman from Carolina Maniacs. Yeah, your death in that movie was extremely violent. I remember that. Well, I found some Freddy Krueger mods for The Sims 1. Let me see. Let me just download them real quick. I remember back when I was a little kid, I wrote a story about Freddy Krueger. I wrote a story about me going to Hogwarts with Harry, Ron, and Hermione. But then Freddy Krueger came after all of us and started killing everyone at Hogwarts, and we had to defeat him. It was interesting. I don't have it saved, but I remember what happened in it. I think it was called like A Nightmare at Hogwarts. That's what I called it. Alright, so I downloaded Freddy Krueger for The Sims. And now I just have to... Well, I'm going to download both of the Freddy Krueger mods because there's two different ones I found on the Sims resource. I'm also going to make us have a lot of kids, too. Alright, so I got that. I mean, because when you have kids in The Sims 1, they actually help, they make friends with other Sims, and when you're friends with other Sims, you're more likely to get promoted. So yeah. Do I have TikTok? I know a lot of people talk about TikTok and everything. I never actually made a TikTok. I'm thinking about it though. It's just the thing is, with TikTok, it's mainly just a bunch of short, funny videos, and I don't really know... When it comes to like short, funny videos, that's one thing I don't really know how to do, really. Like, I don't really have many ideas for what TikToks I would make. That's the only reason why I don't have one. I don't really specialize in that. So, let me fire up the Sims Complete Collection. Gonna be doing a live stream of that soon. There's a couple things I need to configure on my computer first before I do that. But yeah, hold on. Alright, got that plugged in. What did J.K. Rowling do? Oh, I'm sorry, Brianna. I hope you're okay. How are you feeling? I've been scared about this coronavirus stuff. I really don't want to get it at all. But I'm sorry you tested positive. What was she saying about transgender people? What kind of symptoms do you have, Brianna? I hope you feel better. Just 1 second, I'll be right with you guys. Oh no, it didn't work. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh man, why can't I find that? Oh man. Did it not work? Sorry if I'm a bit preoccupied, guys. I'm just testing out the Freddy Krueger skin that I downloaded. Doesn't look as good as I thought it would look. Oh wow. Forgot that I had the baseball player outfit. Oh wait, there it is. But I downloaded 2 of them, so... Oh wow, they both look weird. Yeah, I'll use the light-skinned one instead. If I can find it. Perhaps I can download a better Freddy Krueger skin, but I'm not sure where to get one from. The one that I have right now doesn't look too nice, but it's alright. I'll try searching for one right now. Or I might just play Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Oh, that's not good. I'm sorry, Tia. Sorry you're going through that, Brianna. Brianna, just curious, how old are you? I get all my groceries online. There's a way you can order groceries. Sorry you're going through that, Brianna. But yeah, that's what I recommend everyone should do. Like Walmart grocery, and you can have your groceries delivered to you so you don't have to go to the store at all. I mean, it's a bit, like, difficult because sometimes the site doesn't work and everything, and sometimes they're out of stuff. It's different from going to a grocery store, but I mean... Alright, I'm trying to find Freddy Krueger mod for The Sims 1. I mean, the one that I found... That one is okay, but... I'll find it. That's not him. Darn it. Darn, I can't find it at all. Oh, wait a sec. I found a site that has, found a site that has Sims 1 mods, but it doesn't have any Freddy Krueger skins. There's nothing really on here, though. I'm really sorry that's happening to you, Brianna. How long have you been sick for, though? Just curious. I really hope you feel better, too. Sounds like a horrible thing to be going through. Yeah, I know you can die from it. You had it for 20 days? That's crazy. Usually people recover after 2 weeks. Hi, Justin. And yeah, sweet hello. I do miss 2019. It's better than 2020. I wish we could have just stayed in 2019. Especially with all this crazy stuff going on. I wish this coronavirus stuff would all go away. I just wish they would discover a vaccine soon. It's just horrible that all this is going on. Sorry if I seem a bit preoccupied right now. I'm just downloading some stuff for... Oh, wow. I'm just downloading some stuff for The Sims 2 also. Because I found some really cool horror movie mods. Like a new Ghostface mask, too. Looks better than the one I used in Knifed. And a new Freddy Krueger model. Brianna, I'm really sorry that you're dealing with that. Brianna, there are also... I mean, there's a lot of people going through what you're going through right now. You said that you had it for, let me see. You said you had it for 20 days. There's a Facebook group called Survivor Corpse. I'll paste the link to it in the chat. It's it's a group where people talk about, like, well, it's more of a support group, really. People who have coronavirus and who are dealing with the long lingering symptoms. Like, that's what the group is for. And they talk about how they have coronavirus and they're there to support each other and help each other get through it. Because you're definitely not the only one going through that. Because it can leave, like, long lingering symptoms. What's more worse than COVID-19? I'm really sorry. I hope you feel better, Brianna. Just try to get some rest and drink a lot of water and take vitamin D. I mean, eventually this should all come to an end. They are looking for antibody treatments for coronavirus. That's what I heard. To help people with the lingering symptoms. Oh, it's okay, Maya. You didn't say anything wrong. Sorry if I missed some of your messages. It's just that I was preoccupied downloading a bunch of stuff for The Sims. I think COVID-19 it's eventually going to get under control. They'll make a vaccine for it, and then once they have the vaccine released, that's when things are going to start going back to normal. Just the thing is, when they have the coronavirus vaccine done, oh, there's a huge crack across my cell phone screen now. Well, it's not a crack. It's not a crack in the screen. It's a crack in the screen protector. I need to get it replaced, but I'm too scared to go out because all this damn COVID stuff going on. No problem, Maya. Yeah, my COVID-19 horror movie, it's definitely not a happy one. I'm not playing a good part in that movie either because I'm actually the killer in that movie. Um, yeah, I die in that movie actually, and I come back as a ghost and go on a killing spree. That's what it's about. Yeah, it's pretty bad, but let me show it to you again, the poster, for in case you guys missed it. It's called On Ryo. And in case you guys are wondering what the word On Ryo means, in Japanese culture, an On Ryo is a evil spirit that's capable of causing harm to the living and killing living people. But in this movie, as I said earlier, I'm not playing a good part. But let me show you the poster again. See, there it is. That's me. Well, sorry to show you guys this now because, that's me in my Sims 2 form in a hospital bed, like dead. And then this is my ghost in real life form. It's creepy, isn't it? And it's about me coming back as a ghost and terrifying. Well, actually, I go on a killing spree in the movie and I rip out my victim's lungs. That's why I'm holding a bloody pair of lungs in my hands. I remember when I showed that to my adoptive dad and he says, "Oh, are you holding your lungs?" And I was like, "Oh no, those aren't my lungs. Those are my victim's lungs." You know, it's weird. My own picture of myself freaks me out. Those scary eyes. That's the scariest part about me. My soul-piercing stare. Like the angry, psycho, and fucked up looking eyes. Like, yeah. You guys get it. But I actually plan on making like a whole bunch of sequels to that. Um, yeah, like I was planning on making I want there to be like 5 movies made. It's not just going to be one movie, it's going to be like a series, like Knifed. But they're going to be like really violent. I'm not playing a good part in the movie at all, and the death scenes are going to be really, really intense. How my ghost murders all of his victims is he has these like really long nails, these long, nasty black nails. And my ghost also has superpowers. Like, I'm able to teleport to different places, and I'm also able to. How I murder all my victims, the one thing that happens to all of them is I rip out their lungs, and then I trap their souls in a pink gemstone, and then I keep their souls and trap their souls forever, and I use them for energy. More stuff that my ghost does is I'm also able to break my victims' bones and skin them alive and sculpt them too. That was the most fucked up thing I just said, but it's all in my Sims 2 video. I'm not doing it for real. Not while I'm alive, at least. But if I ever died and came back as a ghost, maybe. Because I'd be pretty pissed off about dying. But only to people who deserve it. So you guys don't have to worry. Sorry if I freaked you guys out. Yeah, it is a violent movie. I might make some of the sequels of The Sims 4 also. I don't really know how to make videos of The Sims 4, but I can easily learn. I just need to learn the custom animations, but those shouldn't be too difficult at all because, like, they just kind of designed it for it. I just wish you could make your own custom neighborhoods. Do they have a Create a World tool released yet? Let me see. They still don't have one out, do they? I can't believe that. Well, oh well. You know, Sims 4 would actually be really good if they, if you could create your own custom worlds. I wish. Aw, thanks, Justin. I only have a few of the Sims 4 expansion packs. I never really played the game that much. I have like the Strangerville Town one. Well, I might do a Sims 1 gaming live stream if you guys want me to. I would have to restart my, I'd have to restart like OBS in order to do it. But I would get it running again so I can do my gaming live stream. I wouldn't do it for very long though. But since I have my green screen set up, might as well. I was actually going to set up my green screen anyway because like there are some scary pictures of myself that I had to take for these posters I'm making for my next Scary Sims 2 horror movie. But yeah, I hope you guys all liked this live stream. Thank you all so much for watching. How long have I been live? Ooh, 2 hours. That's a long time. Damn. It was a lot of fun. And you guys got to see me have a low blood sugar too. Yeah, that was rough. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. So don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. I'm going to be doing a Sims 1 live stream too, making Freddy Krueger my husband. And having us have a whole bunch of kids and everything so they can make friends and get him promoted so we be rich. Alright, so stay tuned for that. I need to find a good Freddy Krueger mod, but I might just make one myself instead. So that's basically it. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. So that's it. Peace out, people.